So as a travel filmmaker, the number one question I am always asked is, what is my favorite country? And my answer every single time is Iceland, mostly because it looks like this. But the thing about Iceland is at times it can be a bit crowded. So when DJI asked me to test out the brand new DJI Air 3S and get some cinematic sauce, I knew I wanted to go back to the country that changed my life. But I only had a few days, so this time I wanted to head back to the most untouched part of the island, the Highlands. Okay, so let's bring you up to speed. I showed up to Iceland, as always, with my beautiful, gorgeous travel buddy. Just kidding, it was just me and my friend Chris. And Chris and I hopped in our truck and took off along the south coast of Iceland. And we headed straight for the Highlands. So we took off on our adventure, and I kid you not, for the first 4 hours of our road trip, we just got shots of the truck driving through dirt, but how can you blame us when the shots looked like this? There was truly no one else there. It was just us, our drones, and nature. We were then joined by my Icelandic buddy Jón, which is Icelandic for John. It's spelled the same way, it's just pronounced Jón. He took us to say hi to some more locals, and then we headed deeper into the Highlands to explore Hæfoss. This is why I come to Iceland, to experience the vastness of nature in its purest form. But this is the part of the video where I'm going to talk a little bit more about the drone, because it is sponsored by DJI. But I promise it's going to be fun. We're going to keep it interesting. We're going to keep it cinematic. Which of course means even more shots of me launching a drone. How fun. The DJI Air 3S has a brand new 1-inch CMOS primary camera with a 50 megapixel sensor and 4K 60 frames per second HDR. And there's a second medium tele camera, which is absolutely incredible. It has 14 stop dynamic range, aimed to capture detailed low light scenes with nightscape omnidirectional obstacle sensors. It could even capture photos this clear of the Northern Lights. It's hands down one of the best low light drones ever made. It's also equipped with LiDAR, active track, and infrared sensors for safe night flying, and next-gen smart return to home without satellite positioning. The Air 3S shoots 4K 120 frames per second recording and 10-bit D-Log-M color for high performance in all conditions. To have this much power packed into such a small drone with this image quality is absolutely revolutionary, and I would highly suggest it to any travel filmmaker. People always ask me what my favorite country is, and I always say Iceland. And I could say it's because of the incredible landscapes or the amazing views, but the real reason is because every time I come back here a different person. And every time it teaches me something new. The moments I experience in this country are unlike anywhere else. Iceland truly is a magical place. And I owe so much of who I am as a filmmaker to this country and all the little moments it's given me.
Hi there. I quickly just wanted to hop on and say thank you. I'm feeling pretty emotional at the moment because a couple days ago my grandma passed away. And when something like that happens, you get very contemplative and reflect on life. And I'm just more than anything, feeling very grateful. I'm standing in my new office space, and I get the opportunity to look back at footage like this in a film that I made out in Iceland with some of my best friends. And I wouldn't have been able to do any of it if it weren't for what my grandma did for my mom and what my mom passed along to me. So, when things like this happen, it's just a nice reminder to myself and hopefully to you to go out and live your life to the fullest and live the life that you want to live, because as we all know, life is very short and it's very delicate and it's very beautiful. And for me to have the privilege of living this life that I get to live is incredible. And I couldn't have done it without my grandma. I couldn't have done it without you. And I'm just feeling very grateful at the moment. So I appreciate you guys, as always, for watching my little YouTube videos, whether it's for a brand or for myself, whatever it might be. For me to be able to share a small portion of my life and be able to live such an incredible life is all because of you, and all because of people like my grandma. So I just wanted to pass that love along to you, and I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in next week's video.